Hello.
Kitties.
Kitties.
Is it Jub Jub?
And a Tink.
And a Tink.
Tink is a very good girl.
Yes.
Jub Jub is a little concerned.
He is.
He's a little concerned.
Mwah. All right, they're putting him down. So we can start. Hey everyone, I'm here with my daughter. We are about to go on a vacation. By the time this airs, we'll already be back. So just know that this is a little bit of a delay. But what I thought might be kind of fun for this week's What Are You Playing video, it would be fun for us to go through, both my daughter and I, to go through and pick out some of the games that we're going to take with us on our vacation. So we're going to go over some of the games that we're going to take with us on our vacation, and we've each selected like 4 or 5, and we're going to go into it. Who do you want to go first, me or you? You want me to go?
Yeah, it's your channel.
Okay. All right. So first game that I'm going to bring, Metroid Prime Remastered. I've already said that I've started this and I've been playing it, and I'm still playing it. So obviously I'm going to take this with me to our vacation. I have to be honest, I probably won't play it too much on the vacation. This is a sort of game that I kind of like playing it on the big screen TV. So, but I'm going to take it just in case. You never know. I'm really loving this remaster. That's all I can say. All right, you pick one.
Okay. This is Omori. I really like this game because it's not like, I don't know why, but I like the fact that the art in it is like really, really like simple and like, you know, not too worked hard on, and like they focus more on the actual gameplay. And I feel like even though they probably did spend a lot of time on the art, the art moves a lot, and I like to, like, when you look at the hair, it like switches like from one, like if you look in the thing, there's like little parts of it that are white, and then there's little parts of it that are black, and that's like the hair color, and like that changes like throughout each and every like animation.
It's like a retro game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it like a role-playing game? I played a little bit of it. I don't really remember.
It's not really a role-playing game. It's kind of like, well, it features this character Omori who has like a lot of friends, and like he has to like go on adventures and stuff.
Okay.
He wakes up, he like it's a little violent.
A little violent?
A little violent.
Oh no,
like,
I shouldn't let my daughter play a violent game.
But like there's like this little portion of it where if you like pick up like there's his house, and there's like a random knife that you can pick up, and like if you get like to the right time where you can like, you know, hold the knife, there's an option to like stab yourself, and then you wake up. So
goodness.
Yeah.
All right, so there's your first game. Now I'm going to talk about my next game. All right, my next game is Hell is Other Demons. This is a bullet hell shmup. It's limited physical edition from Super Rare Games. I haven't opened it yet. It came fairly recently, so I'm kind of excited to play it when we go on our trip. It's a little bullet hell shmup. So I haven't even tried it. As of this recording, I haven't tried it yet. I'm waiting for the trip. All right, what's your next one?
Metopia. Because yes, it's like adventure game, and it's kind of like, you know those games where you have like levels, and there's like, you can go to certain levels, like you start off in one level and you can like kind of branch out to different levels. It's kind of like that. You can do little quests with little characters, and you can design characters. You can have characters in relationships. You can have characters who are like literally best friends and like go together. You can have friendships. You can like recreate stuff. Like, and like there's this really, really, like you can give them a makeover. You can give them like pets and animals, and like it's like you can give them certain lives, like, you know, different little cool little complicated and like interesting lives, while all of them are like going on an adventure. And like you can have like tactics for this, like maybe you want like one that's like a superstar, because that's apparently an option, to have them as a singer, and you get this really really cool fancy outfit. There's one that's a knight, there's one that's a wizard. There's just so much characterization and like cool little personalities.
Cool.
It's really really fun.
I don't know if I've played this one. Is it vaguely like a Sims but with me characters? Is it like that? No.
That one's like what's it called? Me, like it's like me something. Like it's like there's another one that's like another type of
Bad Kitty.
Yeah. Like there's another type of me game where you're all just on this big old island and you can like have.
That one's for the 3DS, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one is Miitopia, and you can even have, if you look in the box, there's little cat characters too.
We love cats.
We do. Yeah, 4 of them. And also you can give me a makeover, pamp your. There's like you go to a party and there's like an inn. You can befriend a horse. You can give them all fun little personalities while having them go on an adventure. It's so cool. And you can like base them off of different people. Like I could make my dad in this. I could make this boy.
Well, cool.
Very cool.
All right, so my next one. This is another new one. This is from Limited Run Games. It's not a numbered release. It's Demon's Tilt for the Nintendo Switch. Now, here's the deal. I already own Demon's Tilt for the PlayStation 4. But they had a limited, like it was like 1,000 copies were being made, so I had to get it. And I really loved it. It's a pinball game. We do have a pinball machine. It's a pinball game that's in the style of like the 90s pinball video games, stuff like Devil's Crash, or is it Devil's Crush, and Alien Crash or Crush. I can't keep track of whether it's Crash or Crush. But it's that style of game. This is the Switch version, and I haven't opened it yet because, again, this is what I'm waiting to play on the road. But I have already played it, and I really love the PlayStation 4 version. All right, what's your next one?
Next one. Good pizza, great pizza. Now this one, I'm not sure if many people like be really into it as I am, because it's like a genre that isn't really made a lot. Cause it's like, you know those like business games where you can like have your own business and like, it's like, you know, like Papa's Pizzeria that like so many kids play. It's kind of like, well,
they might. I don't.
They might. But like it's kind of like that, but like it has this cool little art style, and basically, you have to. Okay, so it's like you own your own pizza shop, and you can like sell pizzas to customers, and like there's like you can like make certain, like you could have like a ding dong pizza, which is code for bell pepper, with like some mushrooms, with no cheese and only sauce and stuff. And you have to make money and beat this rival of yours who just randomly hates you.
Is it Jimmy Pesto?
I say he's Jimmy Pesto. He looks like Jimmy Pesto. Look at this dude. His teeth look crooked.
My teeth are crooked.
No, his teeth he has literal ovals for teeth.
Ah.
Also, I like a really fun factor of the game. They have so much diversity in their customers, and like so much like there's one person who like comes to your pizza. You don't get money from them. You don't get like nothing from them, but you can just be nice to them. And it's this little homeless dude who's like doing like a little piece. Like he's like waving on the cover. Like, look at him. That's the homeless dude.
That's cool.
That's outside my pizza shop. And every time
it's got a little puppy.
A little puppy that you have. Also, there's like so many customers, and like you can have like. So, like, every ounce or, like, every click you do of an ingredient kind of wastes money. So, I try to I try to do like a minimum amount, like not like overlaying or anything.
The minimum amount to sell a pizza.
Yeah.
Not exceptional, just the minimum. Boom.
Yeah, and also, plus, the art style is amazing. I like games that have like a really good art style to them, so this one's perfect. I don't play it as often, but you know, your turn.
All right, my next one. Taito Milestones. This is 10 classic Taito arcade games. So it's a really good one if you're like, you know, in an airport or something and you have like 10 minutes for your next flight and you don't have a lot of time to play and you just want a really quick little arcade game. This is perfect for that. And so this kind of permanently lives in my Switch case because I know I might want to play it anywhere.
Could you not like airports?
I don't like airports, but I do like video games.
Yes.
All right, what's your next one?
The next one, Entitled Goose Game.
It's not Entitled Goose, Untitled Goose Game.
Untitled Goose.
We do. My wife calls it Entitled Goose Game, and we find it hilarious. But it's Untitled Goose Game.
I call it entitled because it's an entitled goose.
It is totally an entitled goose. It's an apt name.
Yes. And so this one is like a really popular game. It's kind of less popular now, which I'm really sad about, but...
Well, I mean, it's a little bit older. It's not that it's less popular, it's just it's kind of moved out of the zeitgeist window.
Yeah, but like, so you play as this goose who has like a checklist for some reason. I don't know where he got the paper from.
Probably from doing unentitled goose things.
Probably.
Somebody's looking for their paper and pencil.
Also, it's in cursive, so sometimes it's very hard to read. But, like, basically, you start it as, like, a goose, and you gotta get to the tutorial, and, like, you have to cause destruction and mayhem to every person you come in contact with. Like, the first person's, like, a farmer, and you have to steal stuff from them, and the next one's, like, a shopkeeper, and, like, there's this one, like, little kid where you have to literally untie his shoelace, get him to trip, and, like, turn his glasses, like, take his glasses off, and, like, replace them with new shades, so.
Well, cool. I like this game. This is a great one. This is a great choice.
I've played with my friend with this one.
Cool.
Like, it's multiplayer, and, like, you can honk and, like, spread your wings, and, like, you can kind of, like, T-pose.
T-pose?
And, like, also, you may be asking, are there different designs for like each like player 1 and player 2?
Are there?
Yes.
Okay.
And even different honks. Like
fun.
Also different beaks. Like one's really orange, one's like second player is orange and like has a tall beak, like with a little bump on it.
Yeah.
And then the other one is like a lighter orange with like just a beak, just a flat beak. And one sounds like a really ha, and the other one sounds like ha.
Well, fun. All right. This is my last Switch one, but then at the end I've got bonus ones because I have to be extra and special. All right, so my last one. You're doing a little dance?
What?
All right, my last one is the 50th. I don't even really know what they call it. I think this is just called Atari 50.
Yes.
But it's the 50th anniversary of Atari.
Love Black Gold.
It does. This is the steel box because I had to get the steel box collector's edition. So it's a collection of classic Atari games. It's got Atari 2600 games, Atari arcade games. It's got 8-bit Atari computer games, which when I was her age, I had an Atari 800 and Atari 1200. And I played a ton of those games. So this is kind of like nostalgia food. This is comfort food for me. I think it's got asteroids, which, hey, asteroids. But anyway, this is just comfort food for me. And
But you don't eat it.
But it's
I mean, your stomach would be able to dissolve it because it is steel, and your stomach acids can dissolve steel. But I don't think
It's not literal comfort food. It's metaphorical comfort food.
Then why not just do a comfort video game?
Because that's not a phrase. Comfort food is a phrase. Comfort food is a phrase. It's a real phrase.
It is, but we're talking about a steel video game.
Well, it's not steel, actually. It's plastic.
Well, you'd still be able to dissolve it.
The point is, this is something that reminds me of my childhood, and I enjoy it. And I've put a little bit of time into it, but not much. And I intend to put more time into it when we travel. All right, what's your next game?
Okay.
Is this your last game?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course it is.
And then I have 3 more, but I'll just run them really quick.
This one, Unrailed, really a kind of stressful game. I've had to literally kind of like, no with this game, like get really like nearly get like my.
It's almost like survival horror.
Yes, indeed.
So what is the game?
It is basically a multiplayer game where you can like select your character and you have to it's like derailed because there's a train.
It's unrailed.
It's unrailed.
So there's a train.
Unrailed.
And it's moving down the tracks, but
you have to like build stuff and like.
There's no tracks in the way.
There's no tracks.
Yeah, you gotta lay out the tracks.
Yeah, you gotta lay out the tracks, and also you have to cool down the train engine. You have to
collect wood and rocks
and
to make the tracks.
And sometimes there are little bandits who steal your wood and like stuff. And also you have to.
There's cows. What do the cows do?
Get in the way.
They just get in the way?
Yeah.
Isn't there wildlife that does something to your train?
You can kill them.
I thought there was a wildlife that did something to your train.
Maybe there's deer that make like.
Oh, do they steal water?
Yeah, I think so.
Like if you put the bucket down, they'll come and drink the water, and then you go and it's like, oh, my train's overheating, and the bucket's empty.
Yeah, and sometimes there's this axe in this game, and like a pickaxe, and you can like if an animal like in your way and like don't want to move.
We've played this together as a family.
It just poofed. It just poofs.
Like,
no blood, no violence. Poof.
Like her mom, me, and her, we will play this game together, and it's a lot of fun. I recommend Unrailed.
It's kind of like building companionship. Also, you can select your character.
Yes, you can. There's a lot of little characters you can create.
Also, it's kind of blocky.
Yes, it kind of has like this intentional blocky look.
Blocky.
And it's available for like the Switch. It's available for Xbox, PlayStation. It's on PC. It's everywhere. It's a great game. This is the physical edition. Super rare. I knew it was super rare. I love super rare. All right, my last 3 are Evercade titles. These are still in their shrink wrap. They literally just came within like the last week. So I was planning on taking my Evercade and bringing these 3 new ones with me. We have let me show them. The C64 collection, which is a collection of Commodore 64 games from the 80s.
Cool.
We have Alwa's Awakening, the 8-bit edition, and Cathedral. Both games that I have on other platforms, but I really love Alwa's Awakening. And I own the 8-bit one. Here's the 8-bit one for the NES. But I actually haven't played the 8-bit one yet. This will be the first time I play it. But Alwa's Awakening is kind of it's vaguely a Metroidvania, but it kind of has a more, like a 1980s European video game style. Which, if you don't know what that means, if you're my age, you might know what that means. But if you don't know what that means, it's Always Awakening. And then the last one is Indie Heroes 2. I have to be honest, I don't remember what's on this one. I loved Indie Heroes 1.
Let me read it. I have better eyesight.
I'm trying to see if there's anything I recognize.
Tapeworm Disco Puzzle, Ira the Crow
You don't need to read it all.
Wreck.
Oh, Ira the Crow Maiden. That's a good one. I own that on the Sega Genesis, and it's a really fun one. So yeah, these 3 I'm going to take them with me in my Evercade. So I will take my Switch and my Evercade, and I think that's all I'm going to take with me on the trip. But that's it. That's all we have to talk about today. these are the video games that we're going to take with us on our trip. Do you have anything you want to say in the end?
I wanna redeem my credit for drawing your banner and your profile picture. I wanna redeem that credit.
I forgot. Yes, she drew my banner on YouTube and my profile picture.
I'm not that great at it, but
I think it's phenomenal.
It captures the essence.
Yeah, I thought it was phenomenal. I thought it was awesome. So that's it. See you all next week. High five. High five.